Go now for a walk from Upper Dharamkot to Lower Dharamkot and then to Bhagsu. And I'm gonna bring you guys with me, show a little bit of the village here at the foothill of the Himalayas. And many parts of the village cars don't access. Namaste. Cars don't access, and it's only walking paths, just like this one that I'm going on. Let me show you guys a little bit. And the village is very, very nice and quiet. Namaste.
Namaste.
It's very nice and quiet. You don't hear much because of many areas. You know, you cannot come with a car. It's just there's no roads. It's just pathways like this one. Not even motorcycles or bicycles. You can just walk, and that's it. Very, very quiet. So if you're looking for a quiet time, definitely you're gonna get it here. Actually, this way is down Lower Dharamkot, and we want to go to Bhagsu. We're gonna go through Dharamkot all the way to Bhagsu. Actually, none of these are like proper towns. They're just like small villages, or even like neighborhoods. Dharamshala is the major city, and that's where you get buses over here. And from Dharamshala you can either like walk about 40 minutes to an hour to get to Mcleod, Ganj, or you can get to Mcleod, Ganj on a bus. Take you like 20 minutes, or a taxi 10 to 15 minutes. It's up to you. And then from Mcleod, Ganj you can also walk. I've walked here to Dharamkot. It was like a 40-minute walk. Namaste. It's pretty heavy weight going up the hill. So this is the pathway we're going through. Nice and quiet. Some mule shit on the ground, as many things are transported on mules' backs. And as I was saying, Dharamshala to Mcleod, Ganj, which is a village but not that small. It was actually busy when I was there, and the reason why it was so busy, it's because it was a weekend with Dalai Lama teaching at the Dalai Lama temple, where the Dalai Lama lives. And it was by chance that we caught one of those, and we're actually able to personally see the Dalai Lama. So that was very interesting. And I also had a tour of the Dalai Lama temple alongside a student at the monastery, and hung out with the monks, and a trail around the temple. Check out the video down here. I'll leave the link down here at the this video, but you can also check all my videos in India, and one of them showed the Dalai Lama temple and the teaching. Namaste, gentlemen. So Mcleod, Ganj is a bit busier. It's You can have cars there, and it was very busy because of the Dalai Lama teaching that attracts people from all over India and all over the world actually. It was simultaneously translated to several languages: Chinese, Russian, English, Spanish, you name it. So it was a busy day there at the Dalai Lama temple, and all along the way you see these little cafes here. So very busy, also because it's the holy month for the Tibetans. And kind of lost here. And the place is like a major spot for Tibetans who fled Tibet after the communist Chinese took over and prohibited any kind of religion. So they were welcome actually by the Indian government, and they have established themselves in different areas in India, being the biggest one, Mcleod Ganj, where they even have like their government, their independent government there. Show you a little bit of the way as we go. You can see it's just like uphill and downhill here. There's basically no flat grounds. An overview of the lower Dharamkot village. Let's keep on going. So as I was saying, they fled from Tibet when the communist Chinese took over after or around the Second World War in the 40s. And they've established themselves in India. But actually Buddhism, which is the Tibetans' main religion, was actually originated in India. So as one of the monks was telling me, it was almost like coming back home in a way. But of course they'd rather stay in Tibet or with their own at their own land, with their own government. But you know, the Communist Party didn't allow them. So Mcleod Ganj is probably not not like the biggest population of Tibetans in India, but it is the government, and they have their own government employees. They elect their own president, and they even have their own army there. And so they have a sort of an independence. And the Dalai Lama temple is located in Mcleod Ganj. And not until a few years ago, it says in one of the videos, but the student at the monastery at the Dalai Lama temple told me that a few years ago, maybe if I'm not mistaken, 2008, 2009, the Dalai Lama, until that period, the Dalai Lama was the head of the state, of the Tibetan state, but also the religious leader, and he himself decided it was time for a separation of roles, and from that moment on, he was only the religious leader of Buddhist Tibetans, and not anymore the political leader. Oh, we got something going on here for the full moon, which is tomorrow. We might want to check that out, huh? Okay, so as there was a separation of the state and church, so to speak. Oh, we got a feisty one here. Maybe she was bitten by a mosquito or something. I want some scratching. It was not feisty at all. So from there on, Dalai Lama now is only the religious leader, not the political leader anymore, and they have a elected president, which there is a democratic voting within all the Tibetan communities in India to elect their presidents regularly. And so it was busy because there was the Dalai Lama teaching, and because it's the holy month for the Tibetans, for the Buddhist Tibetans. And the city was full of traffic jams all the time. Horn honking and craziness. And I was expecting some quiet, but not really. But then when I came here to Dharankot, it's a completely different vibe. The place is really calm and quiet, as we like it, as we wished. And because of many parts you cannot even come with cars, you can only walk. Like right now looks like we're doing some hiking, but actually we're just walking from the village of Dharamkot to Bhagsu, which is a 15-minute walk, and it goes through this almost trekking looking pathways, and super calm, super relaxed. And it's actually a hub for hippies here. I see them all the time, don't know why, but also a hub for Israeli hippies and non-hippies. I mean, some of the places I encounter, like restaurants, cafes, bed and breakfasts and whatever, they all have signs in Hindi, English and Hebrew, as there is a large influx of Israeli tourists here, and a lot of them like kind of living here too, like for shorter periods of time. So it is particularly a spot for hippies from all over the world, and for a lot of Israelis. Right, so surrounded by the mountains. This is where we came from, and we're gonna keep on going down, as Bhagsu is downhill. Let's go. It is like a little pleasant walkway, as you can see, greenery and birds singing, and very few streets that cars can actually come. So it gives a place like this very calm and relaxed vibe. Maybe that's why so many hippie tourists come over here. Another particularity of this area is that from here you can go for a few very popular treks to the Himalayan mountains. One of them, the trail-owned Indahar Pass, and we got a video on that one, so I'll put the link below. Check it out. It was a 3-day, and we slept over the mountain too, going to the Trion Peak, then to the Snowline Cafe with awesome views of the Himalayas, then to the glaciers, the Lakda Glacier, and to the Lavesh Caves. We didn't go through the Indahar Pass because at this time of year there's still a lot of snow there, and we would need the proper gear like clamps and axes, and it looked pretty tough to be done with the snow. So even though I could have rented all that gear, I decided not to do so, and I just trekked back. And just by doing that, guys, was awesome. No guide, I did it by myself. Met a few people along the way, and parts of the track I actually did with the company of a few guys. So awesome video, check it out. All the views, the mountains, the glacier, everything, just awesome trek, very well known. From here you can also go to the Bhagsu Falls, which is a pretty quick short walk. Hey, this guy was at the waterfall. How you doing, man?
Right.
Thank you for the suggestions.
Did you make it up?
Yes,
yeah,
around the corner.
It's worth the effort, huh?
Very much so.
Yeah, people don't
Beautiful.
go past that bit, but that's the best bit.
Beautiful, yes,
Yeah.
I agree. Thanks, man.
All right, take it easy.
All right, so I actually met him at the Galu waterfall, and there's also a video on the Galu waterfall. Check it out. I'll leave the link below. Very nice little trek alongside the waterfall. It's actually a long waterfall, and it took me like maybe 30 to 40 minutes to hike up and then down, and then some awesome swimming in the super cold, freezing glacier waters. But it was a nice day at the waterfall. We enjoyed it a lot. Namaste. So we enjoyed it a lot and had a lot of fun. Met some cool guys there from Kangra, which is a city not far from here, and awesome times. So, and he helped me out because there was a point there which was pretty hard. You guys can see on the video, it's super steep and it looks like there's no way through it. And he said, oh, just be careful, go around this and try it. And that's how we did it. We went slowly but surely. We made it, and for sure after that point, which most of the people don't go because it looks really sketchy, it was awesome. Just awesome views of the waterfall, the mountains, beautiful. So check out that video too, link below. And wow, so you can do those three major trails from here: the Bhagsu Falls, the Galu Falls, which is the trailhead is by the Galu Temple, and the Indahar Pass going through Triund, which is an awesome trek too. And it goes, the trailhead is also on the Galu Temple. So at the Galu Temple you have two trailheads, the one that goes to the Galu waterfall and another one going to the Triund, and then after Triund, No Line Cafe, the glacier, Indahar Pass. Awesome. Check that out. So right now we were done with the path and we are in the smaller village of Bhagsu. And actually Bhagsu is a little bit busier than Dharamkot, and there are some streets that cars can come, like this one, and there's way more like businesses and stores and restaurants and more hotels and whatever. So you got a lot more businesses here, but still a small village on the foothills of the Himalayas as well. So namaste. Alright, so very nice little village as well. And there's one cool thing about Bhagsu, which is the Shiva temple. And the Shiva temple depicts hell. And that's where we're approaching now, and we're going to show you guys. It's a very unique temple here in Bhagsu. There are two major ones. There's one also in Bhagsu Nag, and yesterday we attended a beautiful ceremony there. And here we have the Shiva temple. We take out our shoes as a sign of respect. And this is the temple. I'm not going to speak very much as a sign of respect too. if you guys are gonna be able to see it. Look at my cell phone's flashlight. The ceiling is pretty low. I'd say maybe 1.5 meters. And that's just lower and lower. And it's supposed to be a depiction of hell. So maybe that's how you feel. Oh, now I guess like 0.5 meter here, guys. Look at this. Really good smell of incense in here. And this is already on the rooftop of the temple. Got a nice view of the mountains, and that's where we came from. A little street. I'll show you a little bit more. It's like a small temple, like 3 floors, and but very interesting, as you guys could see, quite unique. And as we are right by the Himalayas all the time, wherever you are, you just see the mountains. So it's really nice having the mountains around you all the time. And now we go back and we exit from the other mouth, which is, one is like a dog mouth and the other one is like a crocodile mouth. And that's how it is. Very interesting temple, and here on top, I'm not quite sure, but it looks like crucifixion. Jesus, maybe? And over here, I'm not sure. I don't know. One thing I think is very interesting about Hindu deities sculptures is their eyes, and how it seems that they're always looking at you. Very lively. It's very beautiful. And there are serpents here, and figures of serpents on the center. Very unique, very beautiful temple. Shiva temple here in Bhagsu, which is a little village below Dharamkot, which is nearby Mcleod Ganj. And now we got like actual streets with cars, and as we go down we're gonna get... Oh, we got some fruits here.
Yes.
Thank you, maybe on my way back home. Thank you, namaste.
The price make you surprise.
Good price. All right, thank you. Very good. So we got lots of fruits here, guys. Fresh fruits. Very good. Where's the Bhagsu Nag temple?
Go down and turn right.
Turn left. Left.
It is amazing. Go to temple and after half
The
kilometer,
the waterfall.
Waterfall is amazing.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. So one thing we gotta say, you know, all the way since we arrived in Delhi, everybody in India very friendly, very polite, welcoming us everywhere. Awesome. Here we are at a site with dead dogs. Just chilling here. They look like almost dead. So we're still here in Bhagsu. We came from the Shiva temple up the street. I took a break to change my battery, drink some water, and now we're gonna check out the Bhagsu Naga temple in the Bhagsu waterfall, which is nearby. We got some fresh momos there. I'm a big fan of momos, guys. Totally hooked on momos. Namaste, namaste. Very addicted to momos, especially in this area. It's like Tibetan style momos. And actually, as I learned from my friend from the monastery, the Tibetan guy, momos are originally Tibetan, as you can find them in different areas in Asia, especially India, Nepal, but you can find only the original ones being the Tibetan ones. So those are supposedly the original stuff, is the tastier stuff too. So namaste. And as I told you guys, this area has a lot of Tibetans, so you see monks all the time, as the Tibetan diaspora has come to different areas of India, being this one of them. So a lot of stores selling like handicraft stuff, and as you can see as we walk, Indians are very friendly. They always say hi. They're always helpful. Got lost a couple of times and they have helped me a lot, so very nice. Namaste. Namaste. So very nice people, guys. Haven't felt any danger whatsoever, even in Delhi, which is a huge city, but especially in this part of the country by the Himalayas, Dharamshala, Mcleod, Dharamkot and Bagsu. Super cool, super nice, and super safe. I've seen even like many female travelers by their own, so it is safe. This is the Bhagsu Naga temple. We're gonna catch it on our way back. We're gonna take a look at the waterfalls first, and then we come back this way and show you a little bit of the temple. And next to the temple with pure like glacier water. We have a public swimming pool here, and we might even come for a dip after we check the waterfall. Right there. And the temple over there. Let's take a look at the waterfall, as we have like a half a kilometer way over there. Which way, huh? Let me see if I can. Excuse me, sir. The waterfall is this way or this way? Oh, this way. Thank you. Thank you very much. Namaste.
Namaste, yeah.
So we got some nice looking handcraft here. On the way to the Bhagsu waterfall. Supposedly a smaller waterfall if compared to the Galu waterfall. And check out our video on the Galu waterfall. Very beautiful, huge, awesome. We went for a swim there. Good times, very fun. And this is the view we have as we go to the waterfall. You can already see some people there on the water bathing. Let's go. Oh, we can see the waterfall from here already. Right here, guys. It's just like a thin stream right there. And we got a zip line there in the whole valley, all the way to the waterfall. Okay. It is quite a long way, as you see all this pathway over there, but there's not much to the way. It's like a paved way. So I'm gonna get back to you guys when I arrive at the waterfall. All right.